He's just a doll. Particularly when you're not walking him with his sister. When he's going crazy. He'll calm eventually. Alright, it's Wednesday or whatever, T-minus 6 days until go day. And I could actually snap the rig in and we could roll today if necessary. Boy, winter or fall is coming with a vengeance. The air temperatures are actually very good until we leave. And even a few days after. But those 2 frosts killed all the delicate plants, or put a hurting on them. Just had a brilliant day yesterday with Ollie. You know, on this same walk. You know, he just does so well. I don't even get to use my training collar. I actually have to stop and practice with it. Had a malfunction the other day, and I don't know if the button stayed depressed or... Look at that little boy. Or it just kind of lit up his nerve. The collar doesn't fit right. It's either too tight or too loose, and you really need it to be quite snug. So picture a 9-volt battery on your tongue. Yeah, that hurts. It's about 1/20th that. It's just a tingle normally. But if you're not getting a good connection, it can actually, it doesn't hurt them, it just scares them. But yeah, getting jazzed about leaving. Tomorrow is a big day. We end up, we gotta go to the store, gotta get a jab, and then we're going to go on a lunch date with our local friends. That'll be pretty much the last time we all 4 hang out together. And it's beautiful and sad and lovely all at the same time. Our first stop is in Gardner, as I'd mentioned, a couple hundred miles south of here, let's say. And we've stayed at this KOA before. I need a very specific site, so hopefully they're going to take care of me. I got to talk with my wife. She basically made the route on the way back, and I got to figure out exactly how we're going to cross the Hudson. Usually it's on the Tappan Zee Bridge, but this year it may be on the George Washington. I'm not sure. I can't remember what we did last year on the way back. It may have been on the George Washington. We'll just use RV Trip Wizard and roll. That's just what we'll do. Right there? No. There's where we jumped I mentioned this before, about a 2-year-old black bear. Of course, my wife was stunned. I knew exactly what it was and grabbed Ellie by her doggone harness handle because she is wildly unpredictable. Turns out it stunned her as well. Sherpa said, I didn't even think about grabbing her. Yeah, well, that's a normal human response. Walking up to the beaver pond. Going to be jumping some ducks here in a minute. The fields have been hayed. I don't know if you see that tubing in the distance, but that's where they get the maple syrup and bring it down all the way to the processing plant. The little man. He is a little man too. So yeah, Thursday's a big day. Friday it's a rain, 70% chance. Going to be doing little indoor sports, I hope. Hopefully the shot from the day before doesn't screw with either of us. We'll see how that works. Well, they were cutting down some big plants with that bush hog. I don't know if I'd have done that. But I don't know about that bush hog. Look at that. So anywho, yeah, Friday, Saturday, I forget what we got going on, Sunday, Monday. Anyway, we have a house cleaning. Sherbo is going to put the whammy on the house yet again, Saturday and Sunday. Ollie, come. Good boy. Sit. Hey, sit. Have to use his little zapper. Easy. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Be taking his sister out after this long walk. They'll both sleep in the morning while wife and I, either I take them, I don't know. Might take them to the IGA store just to do an exercise of hauling them around, but it's such a hassle. And we're fixing to be hauling them around anyway. They'll figure it out. Shout outs, of course, Dale and your lovely posse. Looks like the Philippines is getting spanked by a cyclone. Hope everything is well over there. Glad to hear you had a good time in wine country. And of course, Josh, Cassie, Gail, Cynthia, Gretchen, et al. Enjoyed Azir. That is to say, Rick's Rhinebeck video series. That was fun. AMRC's getting out flying a little bit. He says he's coming into his flying season and out of his normal season. When you have a kid and a wife at home, they require your time, and I get it. Allergy symptoms are easing up a bit. I love filtered light shots. I'm a budding photographer. Haven't taken a lesson and probably won't. I just know what looks nice to me and what doesn't, and just neat to see the sun come through the trees on the birch path. Don't know when I'm going to fly. I could fly this morning. I could take the little helicopters out, or drag the charger out and charge up the planes, the profile plane, which now, excuse me, Dale is appreciating. Yeah, well-tuned profile foamy gives you a lot of versatility. You can walk out in your front yard and hand launch it, and sometimes even hand catch it, and it'll get you, keep your skills up, refine them. And that is what we were all on about. It's neat to have one of those handy. Little Ollie. All right, we're coming up on 10 minutes of my repetitive piffle, because I just checked in with y'all about 3 days ago, I think. But this will scratch my RC itch. Since I'm going to basically intentionally not fly for a couple of weeks. I honestly think it's good to take a break. One of my concerns early on about taking time off was that I was always afraid I was never going to pick back up. Well, Ollie Bain, Come on. But I do. What's neat about him and having Ellie around is he emulates her. He also tries to assassinate her every day, 100 times a day. But emulates her. He hears her respond to my whistle, comes. He's not barky. Ellie is not a barky dog. Yeah, he adopts many of her good qualities. And she has mostly good qualities. Pretty cool creature. Look at him, just jumps to my command. Okay, there we go. All right, that's enough. See you.